Big Boss Extreme, tank uses a very, very weird... running back to Gunner one spot before the chaff runs out will keep the tank locked. That's useful to know. I don't know. I definitely had the gun button held down, but for some reason Snake just didn't aim his gun. I couldn't shoot. I did start learning Big Boss route once, and I gave up very quickly. Tank is such a horrible fight for non-lethal. It requires a glitch where you like throw magazines into it, and that kind of causes really painful headshots. But it's weird. It doesn't make sense. And there's a bit of RNG with it. I don't like it. Later. Have a good evening, Cougar. Thank you very much for joining in. I hope you've enjoyed it. Speedrunning them is rough. To this day, I don't think I haven't done a single big boss. I did learn Metal Gear 1, the original MSX game. I played the PS2 version on Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. That's the only one that I've ever learnt, but I never managed to finish a run because it's rough. You know, as soon as you get spotted once, game over, man. And Metal Gear has a really horrible section where you have to blow up a piece of wall with some plastic explosives, and if a guard is in your way, there you go. If a guard gets in the way and gets killed by that explosion, Big Boss Run is dead, and there is nothing you can do about it. It is completely random chance whether a guard will run into your plastic explosives. The rest of Metal Gear 1's not too bad. It's just knowing exactly what you can get away with. Metal Gear Solid 1, I believe, isn't that difficult, particularly if you're doing any percent. Any percent Big Boss isn't that bad. Obviously, all bosses is a little trickier. The main thing with any percent Big Boss is to get Big Boss rank. You are afforded a number of kills. You are actually allowed to kill people in Big Boss for Metal Gear Solid 1. However, you are limited to the number of kills you are allowed. So you sort of make the most of the kills that you are allowed. MGS2 is just all non-lethal strats. I believe MGS2 is one of the easier ones. I've learned MGS3, but I've never been able to perform it. Snake. There we go. I've learned MGS3 basically because learning Metal Gear Solid 3 European Extreme is just learning Foxhound. It's Foxhound in MGS3 as opposed to Big Boss. God, I wish I could get those shots every time. MGS4, I don't even know the speedrun for MGS4. Oh, how did Quite sure how I missed every shot there, but oh well. Slight time loss because of that one guard breaking through. Yeah, might as well equip rations here, because then they're there and ready for the rest of the run, just in case. You never know when you might need a ration. You just never know. The answer to that question, when might you need a ration, is hard. If you're running hard, hard difficulty, hard is all about chugging rations. You will just chug rations all day long in hard. Hard's a really good speedrun. I really enjoy hards. It's completely lethal. Or at least you can do hard completely lethal. You don't have to. But the M9's out of your way. So I prefer to do hard lethally and not get the M9. Whoops. That C4 placement was not ideal. Hasn't held me back too much. Right, let's see if I can improve on that ocelot fight. I'm gonna have to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was probably shouldn't have taken that shot, but that's fine. At the end of every fight, Snake gets all of his health back. Don't lie to me. You tell him, Snake. 140.15. Oh, 16 was one off. I think if I hold select during this call, the codec will just close as soon as possible, right? No. Probably didn't need those SOCOM bullets actually there. Oh, I need to fix a split. All right, laser roll. Ah. I couldn't remember whether you can just hold select and it will close down. You'd think I know these things. Running this game in GDQ. It's just like the little things that you've always like. I've never closed the codec like that, so I've never really thought about it. Right, let's not make a mess of the tank this time. That's fine. Okay. That's better. Much more like it. Booyah! Make our way through. Through the nuke building. If this guard shoots the floor. Yeah, there we go. That guard runs away. I love that guard just takes one look here and just like, you know what? Nah, not today. I will give this one a miss. Yeah, the Twin Snakes OST is very different. I really like the OST for Twin Snakes. It's not as quite as iconic, but it has some really banging tracks. The boss fight theme for Mantis is great. It's really funky. That's a pretty good Nikiru, actually. Clunk. I love the clunk. It's like, it's not how electricity works. Whoops. That was a little awkward. All right, ninja fight. I'm gonna concentrate and try and get this fight right. Fight right. Nick, shut up. Thank you. Go up. No. Bad RNG. Just means I'm further away from him for this section. That's a good fight. I got every cycle correct. And finish. I get my best ninja fight on normal. And we are rewarded for our efforts with the longest set of codecs and cutscenes in the game. A good time to hand it over to donations. Oh yeah, ate a tree. If you're still there and watching, keep note. You can learn when I'm going to hand it over to donations for you. This is one of those moments. For those who don't know, when I run this at GDQ, Ate a Tree is on the hosting station for my run, which I believe he specifically requested as well. Which feel very honoured to be given such treatment. I am also hosting at GDQ, if you hadn't heard, on the early Friday morning. I will be hosting the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy speedrun, which is going to be cool. But more importantly, I'm hosting the very opening on Sunday, which is not nerve-wracking at all. It'll be fine. I've been told I'll be fine. I've been told. I'll be fine. The panel schedule is now also up. There will be panel discussions taking place. I don't know if they're being shown live or if they'll just be VODs or exactly how it's going to work. I assumed it would be they'd be shown on the Hotfix channel. Although actually, no, I think Hotfix takes place on the normal GDQ channel. I don't know if GDQ has a secondary Twitch channel. But anyway, in whatever capacity those go live or you can watch them, I'll be on the blindfolded speedrunning panel, talking about my experience in Metal Gear Solid 2, as well as Metal Gear Solid 1 and Twin Snakes both being rooted for blindfolded speedrunning. All right, Mantis time. Let's go. I didn't get a headshot. At least it didn't look like I'll get a headshot. So I just need to body shot him twice and now go back to headshots. One more. There we go. Very important that we still get the Merrill skip, particularly if you're going for this strat where we go up behind the desk, because you may notice in a second that Snake will have turned around. Snake is now facing the wall. If you do not get the Merrill skip, like I did, then Snake will be facing the wall when you take control of him, which isn't ideal. Stop. Oops. Got him. A little bit of a slow Mantis. The start was poor. So I didn't get the headshot damage at the very start, so I had to get the extra shots in. So I've lost a bit of time to Mantis there. So we've got a little bit of work. Good time and ice hope slow. Perfect. So got a little bit of work to do to try and grab that back. I already know that my Hind time is pretty poor in my PB, but there'll be other errors along the way as well. In fact, I think this room. Yeah. There you go, and we're back in the green. I swapped to the SOCOM there because I'm slowly running out of M9 ammo, and I'd like some M9 ammo for the elevator climb now that I am sort of using that as a backup. And getting close to running out of ammo for the M9. Obviously, I had to use more M9 ammo than I would have liked to in Mantis. But I've got plenty of you get plenty of SOCOM ammo in this run. It's M9 ammo that you do need to be a little more careful of. There is some backup M9 ammo, but it's not ideal to grab. Yay, I can use the PS button to equip my rations again. That's so nice. Rations in this, for this difficulty, you never need to worry about grabbing some. There's that one there next to the bookcase. You never need to worry about going and grabbing it. There are so many free rations that you pick up later in the run. Issue 1T, some bullets, and of course some pentazamine. Need all three of those for this run. Last journey through the cat. I haven't been hit by a dog yet. That could change. I think I did actually shoot it. It just didn't feel like it. Right, wolf time. She's not hiding, which is nice. Is she staying there or? Yes. Oh, that's awkward, but not bad. That's probably back in the green. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse. I'm quite happy with that one. I don't think I grabbed the extra ammo though. I didn't actually get the opportunity to, which is good because I didn't want to have the opportunity to, because that meant she would have been behind the post at some point. Submit to torture. Sorry, Joe. Can we get a big sorry, Joe, in chat, please, everyone? For those unaware of the joke, there's a runner in MGSR called Joseph Joestar, who more often than not will go for saving Meryl whenever he plays one or Twin Snakes. So always apologise to Joe. Not always apologise to Joe, but often apologise to Joe for killing Meryl. Oh, I thought the there's always one. I thought punching and kicking also caused Johnny to shout at you, but apparently not. Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Right, go on, Johnny. Hey! Go on, Johnny. There he goes. Ooh, my stomach! Damn it! Mmm. Come on, Ocelot. Otacon. Here he comes. Get him, poor lad. You're quite... I can't remember. How did he break it? How did he hurt his ankle? Like, he's barely done anything and he's hurt his ankle. Like, he can't even walk from one place to another without hurting his ankle. He's a bit useless, is Otacon. Poor lad. Poor lad. Poor lad. We give him a hard time. Could be worse. He could be Meryl. He's going to die and has already taken a beating. We're so mean to Meryl in this run. What the hell? Anyway. Prison roll. Oh. Little iffy there. I decided to run back towards Johnny. But it's all good. We're through. Prison roll was performed very well there. I'm very pleased at how accurate my my prison roll has been lately. I'm pleased that my laser roll's gotten better again. I was getting a little worried about laser roll. But that seems to have finally hit the spot again. Right, Canyon. I'm not gonna mess Canyon up this time. We'll get through Canyon correctly. Canyon, we run to here. to here to here. There we go. Don't want those grenades. Go. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect canyon. Oh, nice. Nice little time save there as well. You can ideally, when you do the roll at the end, try and get the chaff grenades equipped, but it's not that important. Bump him. Good little room there. Swing. Make our way back through to and as I get up here, I'm going to want to swap from... There we go. Swap from chaff grenades to... swap from chaff grenades to stun grenades, and then put the M9 back on. Change disc. Wait for communication tower A to disappear. If you don't wait for communication tower A to disappear before you click the button to change disc, you crash the game. I have had many runs die to that crash. Let's go. How am I going to get on today? Floor 1, 2, 3, 4. Prepare stun grenade. I got shot, but I did take the guard out there, so that's good. Unfortunately, I didn't get the shot through the middle, so I'm not going to take these guys out. But now we're back on the stuns. That was a really good throw. It's that kind of throw where you throw it right around the corner. Because then it takes the guy out the top out as well. This has been a pretty good... only way this really could have been better is if I'd got that one where you throw it into the middle of the room. See how I get on with this one, though. This is the other. I had to roll them, but that's fine. Hopefully I don't get shot here by them as they come up. That ration there, another reason why you really don't need to worry about grabbing rations. That was a really good tower climb. I've pulled some time back there. Into the rope. Bum, bum. Snakes are very good at using ropes. This isn't how you would abseil down a tower with a rope. There's certainly safer ways of doing that. Right, let's see if I can get this headshot. There we go. Two shot, took 2 attempts, but I got it. Oh, right at their feet. That was beautiful. Still having 1 stun grenade left is kind of handy here. It means that we can easily swap to the chaff grenades when we go up the stairs. You don't always have the spare, depending on exactly how you've done the tower climb and exactly which grenades you've grabbed. Means you can easily do that swap. Got a nice little bit of time set. If I have a good Hind D fight, we could be on for a good run. Oh, didn't roll there. Gold split on Tower B climb for some reason there. Take it. Gold split there. Right, come on, Hind. Be nice, please. Right, which way is it going? Left or right? Right, my favourite. Oh, why did that shot miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not a good fight. That is so much damage I've still got to do to him. I don't understand why that shot didn't land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, got him, phew. Right, I'll become liquid, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should stay up in the air a bit longer there. Oh, why? Oh, come on, Stinger, please. It's locking on, but it just does not want to hit. I'm gonna lose a lot of time for this. Oh, thank Christ I got that one. Still going to be ahead, but could have been that could have been so much better. All right, 31 seconds ahead from Hind. I didn't check to see how much ammo I had at the end there, so I have to be I have to play it safe now with the stinger bullets. But you probably should on higher difficulty. You should really always grab that ammo. It really doesn't take it's a second or a second and a half to grab those stingers. You really should just grab them. Right, make our way back down Tower B, throwing grenades at the appropriate points, hopefully. So one here. Good throw. Good start. Good start. One at floor 21. Good throw. Next one will be at floor 17. Floor 17. And last one will be at floor 13. Gold split. Now die. Wonderful. Must make sure I grab the pentasm in here, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any. Wolf 2, how nice is Wolf 2 going to be? Do we reckon? She's all the way on that side, so that bodes well. It's just hiding. Oh. Please now, don't go backwards and forwards around here. She's going to go backwards and forwards. Okay, but despite her going backwards and forwards around there, I did a pretty good job. Gold split for the fight, and nicely ahead of PB now. Yes. Natals. Nateless, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Nick RP stream. I'll say loads of new followers this evening, which is really nice to see. Welcome to all these wonderful new people. Gearing ever closer to 900 followers. Get ready for that big one. Gold split. Now, this fight has not been that great lately. First thing is don't lock on. Now lock on. Much better. That was a much better fight than I've had lately. The mistake that I had been doing, which you shouldn't do, is that the first guy that you go to shoot, the guy who's running across the other side, don't lock onto him. Don't hold circle B, L1, whatever configuration you have. You just free aim that one. Unless he gets to a standing position. If he moves all the way over and then stands, then lock onto him. All right, we've got to run. When nearly a minute ahead. There's still, I'm pretty sure there's still time saved to go. Might finally have a decent PB to upload. Coming up next, probably the fastest and dumbest boss in this run, particularly on normal. Raven's fastest version of his fight is on normal. As you will see in a second, do not blink, this will go past very, very quickly. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Absolutely spot on Raven fight there. Gold split for that as well. Yep. The only reason it's fastest on normal is because he starts right next to you. You don't have to. You barely have to move. Boba skip sadly does not work on twin snakes. It is something we've tried. We've tried it. We've tried a combination of the Boba skip and the Prozac skip, but unfortunately there's just no way through that door. And Wandering Soul, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to you to the Nick RP stream. Here we're gonna call Otacon now. We're gonna do it ourselves because it's quicker for us to call him than to keep opening and closing the codec. Call him second time, and call him a third time. Very important that we get the guards in here taken care of immediately. So we're going to get to the top here. I'm going to wait for him to move to the edge, shoot him in the back of the head. That will also cause him to flop over. And then the second guy would just run and gun him. And in fact, he's nicely out of the way as well. And that's it. That's this room is now set up and ready for us to just get through it. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. All right, let's not get a game over here. Well, played that a little safer than I normally would do. Gold split for that as well, though. This is good. A minute ahead. Looks like I'm finally going to get my first really, really decent emulator run in. Because the run that I submitted to SGDQ was obviously a console run, not an emulator run, because it's only console runs are allowed at SGDQ. However, so that meant that I didn't really touch emulator for a little while. And if I recall correctly, that it was like either my first or second attempt at console for normal, and it was a really good run. Just straight off the bat, I got a really good run in. I never needed to worry about getting another one. It's something I've had a lot of luck in with Twin Snakes. First time I ever properly did very easy all dog tags. First run, world record. But that's mainly because it wasn't a category that had really been played that much. I also got, oh no. Do some stair gliding. Yeah, those two guards died in really good positions. It's important that you wait and let the first guard get to the edge so that he properly rolls over the edge. You can, the second guard, depending on exactly how you shoot him, the second guard can also fall over the edge, but it's a bit more tricky. The second guard's kind of a bit random as to where he's going to end up. So him being where he is, where I don't have to roll over his legs or anything like that, I can just walk around him is really ideal. Very, very close to the end. Thankfully, this section is massively sped up compared to the original. Very, very grateful for. One more call from Naomi, and then we can get on to the end game. 2 boss fights and a cool shooting jeep section. Say, hopefully we can get out of here on a low 53. It'd be really nice. One step closer to getting that 52. But a 52 is going to require a good hind fight. So one thing this run hasn't got going for it is a good hind fight. All right, final bits. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was liquid all along. And hold select so that we instantly open the codec. Or Lotocon. I knew I'd get a decent run in a while. It was just a matter of time. Liquid. Liquid. I'm gonna stand here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good phase 1. Gold split on phase 1. Very nice. Wait for the little speech here. I can't do it. I'm out of missiles. Right, Rex phase 2. And I've got the lock-on bug. So I'm going to quit my rations just to be on the safe side. Lost a little bit of time to phase 2 because of the lock-on bug. It's an awkward one, but sometimes it happens where it'll just lock on even though you're nowhere near it. Oh well. See if I can get a lottery roll on Liquid and get even more time back. So I'm now going to be very, very close to a 52. Oh, that was not a lottery roll. Get Liquid to go back into that corner. There's a little lottery roll there, which that one I don't mind too much because then Liquid is in this perfect spot here for me to just keep punching him. I won't have to flip him or anything like that. I can just keep this up for, you know, a good 30 seconds. So yeah, not the great, not the best liquids, but you know, little lottery roll and just consistent, getting it done consistently. There's loads of different little tricks and things you can do to try and speed Liquid up, but for me, I just prefer to just get the consistency of that. Say a lottery roll would have gonna. It looks like a lottery roll will be another thing to really try and bring it down to a 52. No key. It's got keys. Still losing little slight bits of time. I hope I keep this over a minute. That was a really nice checkpoint one. Oh, and a nice checkpoint 2 as well. That was really smooth. Oh, look at that. Very nice. All right, Liquid time. No double transition hit there, unfortunately. Oh, double transition hit here though. Oh, I didn't get that. No, I didn't get the second one. That's still reasonably good. And yep, I'm gonna get it in a minute under PB. Wonderful. So not quite, very, very close to 52. That's the aim. 53-13. So very, very close. Very, very close to having this under to get this to a 52. It should be really, really nice to get before GDQ. Lots of time save available still. Didn't get a lottery roll. Hind wasn't great. Both wolf fights were good. They could still be better, but they were both very good. And the chances of getting both of those fights that well isn't always the easiest. You've also got to consider that I was 6.5 seconds ahead by the end of the tank, and that did swap. I didn't have a very good Mantis fight, so Mantis being sped up would also help with this run. I'm going to mute the recording volume. You guys can listen to the song, but the recording can't listen to the song because reasons. Although we are on emulator, so I can. The IGT is now over. I can now speed up the emulation so we get to the score screen, get the final confirmation, and yeah, lock this in as my new PB for Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Any % emulator normal. It will show hard at the end because I'm playing the Japanese version of 53 minutes and 13 seconds. I don't know where that puts me on the board, actually. I haven't looked at the board for this in a while. Yeah, PB! Spam that PB. That is second place. Yes! I wasn't already second place, was I? Have I only improved? Have I actually gone up a place, or I haven't looked. Oh, okay, cool. Does that mean I was third, or was I fourth, and there was someone else between you and I? I can't remember. I haven't looked at the boards in ages. Now, first place is still a way off. First place would require a lot of grinding, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be grinding this out to practice, but the chances of me getting world record is not. I'm just not good enough. No, I didn't. I think my 54-15. I don't think I ever submitted. George. No one knows you were the third one. George. There we go. So let's have a look. So game level, as I say, it's hard because I'm playing the Japanese version, and on the Japanese version, it's hard difficulty. It was the same as normal for EU and US. 53-13, no saves, no continues, 10 alerts, which is fine. 28 enemies killed, which is fine. 2 rations used, which is fine. Codename Falcon, which is what you'd expect. So that's good. I'm glad to have finally got a decent PB on this. If I could have a run like that at GDQ, I'd be very happy. A 53 is what I would be. Any 53, it doesn't have to be low 53, high 53. A 53XX is what I expect to get at GDQ. If I can get a 52, that would be amazing. I believe that was when a race was suggested. I have got a race submitted to Pixel Perfect Marathon 2. Me versus Dr. Proofrock. That's only submission in the submission phase. We're about 10 days away from submissions closing. And then we start the scheduling process, because I'm one of the founders of Pixel Perfect. I'm on the scheduling committee. I will be helping put the schedule together and decide which ones get in and which ones get out. I'm not going to 100% say that my Twin Snakes race will get in. We might want to do other things. We did have Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3 last for Pixel Perfect Marathon 1, so we might not put Twin Snakes in. We'll see. But yeah, that's been, you know, obviously this has been really good to finally get this decent PB, and hopefully before I go to GDQ I can get this down to a 52. But if you've been watching the VOD, thank you very much for watching. Please check me out live, twitch.tv/NickRPGreen. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally at the weekend. So go have a look there. There's links down below. And, you know, check out some of the other videos here on the YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks for watching.